Hi everybody, I got a new unboxing. I had a few new orders received by the mail. Some of them are some months apart. So what I received this week, it happened arrived all at the same time. But some of the stuff it's been more than 6 months ago ordered, which is a special order that I'm going to do a separate video for. It was a project that you could support by a creative creator. It's a product that I ordered to support their creativity, and it took at least a half year for it finally to arrive. So that's going to be a separate video. But first, I want to show you guys how I look like. This is my 13th week on Carnivore. This is what I look like now. As you can see, a lot better. So, what arrived this week? This comes from Amazon, and I'm a big fan of Amazon because you really find a lot of stuff on there that is really interesting. And if many of you will probably shop with Amazon and know what I'm talking about, but I bought something special, something that I never done before, and it's a vision board kit, and it's called Dear Future Self, and it's by Mind Mellow, by the company Mind Mellow. The box itself already spoke to me a lot. Uh, it's a really nice box. When I saw it on picture on Amazon, I thought it was going to be like a huge box. And when I got it, I saw, oh my God, is there really everything in it that you need to? But it comes with a guide. This is how thick the guide is. It comes with your vision boards. It's not this tiny. Look, it's a poster. So, look, you fold it open. And this is what a poster looks like. This is your vision boards. And then the back is the instruction of how to use this poster. But for the moment, I'm gonna keep it laid open because we're gonna do day one. So what is interesting about this kit is that in the kit, you do not only get your guides. Let me move this stuff out of the way that I'm gonna use. So this is your poster. You lay it out in front of you. You keep your guide with you when you use it. And then you have these cards. These cards. And there are 24 days. So you start with day one. That's how you use this. So for every day you have a card. And you don't shuffle the cards. You don't shuffle them. So you just keep them in order. And you start with day one. You read what the card says, and what it says on the card, that is what you do. How to use your poster. So I'm going to read what day one is. Day one, your current life. First, write down the current year in the middle of the poster. Today's workbook exercise will help you reflect before you start dreaming and visualizing. Have you ever filled out a wheel of life? It helps you to track your levels of satisfaction in all areas of your life. Today's task can be found in the workbook on page 4. So then you go to page 4, which is with the guides. This is page 4, the wheel of life. Now, this week I have received a telepathic download from Jesus how to work with the areas of life, which is the wheel of life, right? To do with the seasons of life. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. So the life areas that you have here in this vision board gets is career and finances, fitness and health, love and relationships, travel and adventure, creativity and leisure, further development, home and environment, family and friendships, mindfulness and self-love. And then she gives then they give examples of questions to rate how far you want to color it in. And for coloring in, it means 10. If you choose 10, that means you are perfectly happy, and 1 is a desire for change, a need for change. So that is a day 1 task. For the vision board itself, the cards that says day 1, you will find number 1 on your vision board number. And 1 is the year. So they said, write down the current year in the middle of the poster, and the current year is 2023. First, I thought, should I not be writing 2024? But we're gonna go with it, year 2023. I'm gonna try and write as nice as possible. And I'm sitting in my shadow. I use a pen like this that was a bit diagonal. I'm not used to that, but anyway. I wrote down a current year. That's what she said, a current year, so that's already done. So then I would say put the cards at the back, you done day one, then tomorrow we're gonna do day two. So I'm gonna take you guys with me on this journey. I will make a playlist for this. So we done the vision board thing that we need to do, and then after 24 days, your vision board is gonna be complete. Wait, I have to open the door. Sorry. There is a homeless cat that visits me every day, and she wanted to go outside. So after 24 days, your vision board is complete. So this is a total different type of vision board technique. Mostly when you do vision boards, you do everything in one time. But this takes you on a journey. So it's different kind of things. You're gonna see that when I make the video series that other things come to mind and then you have a complete vision board after 24 days. And then what I am going to do is when this vision board is complete, I'm gonna buy a frame for it, not like an expensive frame, but I'm gonna buy a nice frame for it, and I'm gonna hang that up in my bedroom. So it's gonna hang up where I sleep, so that I see it when I wake up and that I see it when I go to sleep. So I'm gonna hang it up in a frame near my bed. So let's get started with this wheel. What you also get with the kit is these little cards. These are cutouts. You get a few cutouts to decorate it. And then you get these pictures and quotes. And there are things, yeah, this is also to cut out, like words. These are quotes. And these are different type of pictures, like with a bit of everything on it. Although some pictures are a bit all the same, like I think they should offer more pictures available, because also the same size as the other pictures for your posters, but so to have a bit of more variety of things, because a lot of things look the same, like the same subject. Know what I mean? like a forest. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Like, there are several, like with a forest. A lot of pictures on same on the beach. A lot of friendship pictures, but then you don't have many pictures like with other teams. There are no holiday pictures in this. See, this is also a bit like the same thing, like forests. Yeah. And if you want more variety of pictures, then you're gonna have to look up your own pictures and cut them out in the size of this. But the pictures do fit. The pictures do fit in the frames on the poster. So yeah, these are quotes, and then you have your pictures. Now we're gonna do the wheel. Your current life. Welcome to your very own journey of personalizing your vision board. First things first, before you speed the next few days working on your dreams and desires, take some time today to reflect on the present. If you recognize the areas in which you see potential for greater satisfaction in your life, you can start making changes right away. The Wheel of Life shown below will help you define your desires for change and the possibility of achieving those changes. How happy are you in the different areas of your life? Fill the spaces with color. On a scale, which means 10 you are perfectly happy, 1 defines your need for change. The questions on the right hand side can help you create the answers. So, what I was told as a telepathic download by Jesus this week is that he told me to evaluate my life areas by the seasons. So you have spring, you have summer, you have fall, you have winter, but there's not the physical seasons, but the spiritual energy behind the seasons. And I'm going to explain how. So here. So this is how he explained it. I'm gonna put that on here, it doesn't stay down. Okay, let me use this box maybe. That helps a bit. So let's start with health, right? 10 is you're very happy. 1 need for change. I would say for health area, there is a need for change. I just became carnivore. This is my 13th week, and carnivore is a real human diet. So I would not say I would not color to 10. I'm not gonna color to 10 because I have become carnivore. It's my 13th week. It was a need for change. And I do see improvements, but to say already 5, like to say already at half, on my carnivore journey? No, that I would not even do. I would not even do a 5 when it comes to that. I would say I am at the beginning stage of carnivore. So health would be a 1, right? And I have these brush pens. I want to keep it in pastel colors because this vision board is like with soft colors, so I don't want to do too bright. That's why I chosen these. And now, which season would my health life area be? I would say in spring, a new beginning. So spiritually, spring season stands for a new beginning, a new start, a new way of habit, a new way of living. So my health would be in spring season because I have started something new. So a season is always 3 months. So after 3 months, I might say, okay, now my health is at level 5. And then 3 months, or maybe at 3, right? So now we start with 1, and then summer would be around 3, fall would be around 6, and then winter would be 10, right? 10 for health as carnivore would be I have reached my weight goals, all my health issues are gone, I am completely healthy, I am in top shape, I have so much energy. That would be a 10 for me. A 5 in carnivore would be, for me, I have reached my weight goal. My health issues are gone. But I need to continue working. I need to maintain it. So I have reached my goals in health, but now it's a matter of maintaining it. That would be a 5 for me. A 3 would be I lost the weight, right? But I have lost a lot of weight, but I have to continue what I'm doing. I have to maintain these good habits so that I can get to a 5. So I would say spring is that would be the season for health. Now in this book, they also tell you which colors represent a season. And spring represents yellow. So I'm gonna color that yellow. Sorry guys, I'm gonna wear my glasses for a moment. And I do have light yellow. So health 1. So I'm gonna do my vision board the way that Jesus wants me to do it. There. And we're gonna keep this pen out because I will probably need it again. Then we come to life area relationships. This is what Jesus has told me what he wishes for me when it comes to relationships in the coming year and the years after. He said, invest in people who want to invest in you. That's one. Uh, he wants me to follow, when it comes to following people, the same. The same. What kind of people am I following on social media? And are they of any real value in my life? Are they of any real value for my future? And are these people that would show me friendship back, would show me love back, like the law of reciprocity? Or the people that I follow, what kind of lifestyle do they have? Are they living in a righteous way or are they living in a sinful way? Because we are, as I said, we are in the end of times. We are in the end of times, and it's going to be important to clear out your network, to refresh your network, to make an evaluation of your network. Do you guys understand what he's trying to say? Because it will matter where you are going to be in the future. It's gonna matter. And he said, by the way, you should always do that. Every time your life goes through a change, evaluate your network because that helps you to move forward. That helps you to reach a higher level in your life. And nobody stays the same their whole life. I have to watch my time because it only records every 30 minutes. This is probably going to be a video of 1 hour or longer. But I want to take you guys with me on this journey with this vision board and how I do it. Yeah, so that is what he wants for me. Also, people that he knows for sure that are no good for me, like that treat me in a weird way, or like they ignore you or they did me dirty in some kind of way. They didn't treat me right in some kind of way. He says it doesn't mean because one person in that network treated you badly that it means you have to let go of every person in that network that is connected to that one person. But you have to keep your eyes open and make sure that if you have mutual friends, that those mutual friends respect you, that those mutual friends treat you right. So, like, say you lose a friend, say that you part ways with someone, but you have mutual friends. Okay, wait, guys, I'm gonna continue in the next half hour. It's going to end part one. Yeah, so I was saying part two. So I was saying, like, say that you uh, parted ways with someone, but you still have mutual friends online. They know who you are. You maybe had a bad experience with one person, but you still have positive experiences with the mutual people that you have. Well, it doesn't mean because one person doesn't want anything to do with you anymore that it means you have to let go of all the mutual friends, that you have to let go of all the mutual connections. It's only when those mutual connections start to create problems for you, that they start to treat you bad, then you have a reason to let go of someone. So Jesus is saying, just because someone didn't understand you, just because someone had assumptions about you, just because someone wanted to judge you, misunderstand you, doesn't mean that you have to let go of all your mutual friends that you have with that person. You just live your life, and time will show who you are. Like, you cannot control what other people do, but you can control your own actions. You can control your life, your reality. If they don't make the effort to get to know you, that is their issue, that is their problem. That's not your problem. If they don't make the effort to get to know you, that's a choice that they make. And that's not your issue. That is not your problem. You know, it was a time in my life that I really was bothered by that, and that I took stuff like that personal. But with getting older in life, and the more older you become in life, the less that you don't care about stuff, the less that you're saying like, oh yeah, well, anyway, whatever. That's their choice. If they choose to misunderstand me, if they choose to judge me, if they want to make assumptions about me, if they want to see me as an enemy, that is their perception. That is their choice. That's their way of thinking. That's their perception of things. And your perception, your idea of things is based on your own experiences. So people are going to judge you based on their previous personal experiences. A lot of people don't look at life from a neutral place. They judge you like, oh, I have been through this, I have been through that, that I have known a person like this, I have known a person like that. And you come in their life and they find you a challenging person, or they're not used to someone like you intimidate them because they're not used to someone like you, because you're straightforward, you dare to say things like you think it. Uh, you're not trying to harm anyone with it. You just say what you think. You just say how you feel. You're being authentic. And a lot of people are not authentic anymore. People love lies more than the truth. They love lies more than the truth. Being fake is more appreciated now than being real, than being authentic. And it's a lot of people that are people pleasing, and it's not people pleasing and not being authentic is not being in your sovereignty. And the only way you can manifest Your best life, your most high vibrational life, is by being authentic, by being in your sovereignty, caring about speaking your truth. And then self care as you are just as much worth as another person. They may not find you important enough, they may not find you enough for them, but you are enough. You are important because we're all unique and you are here for a reason in life. First of all, you have a purpose to yourself. To yourself every day as self-care, and then the secondly, taking care of your home. Thirdly, taking care of your stuff that you need to do in your day. You come first, and then the world comes second. But yeah, you have people that they will say that it's never enough what you do. If you are being kind, if you are being respectful, if you are being friendly, and you etiquette, right? Etiquette. Like etiquette also exists in social networking. You're being friendly, you're being honest, you're being yourself, and your kindness is seen for ass kissing, or your kindness is seen for, yeah, you want to love bomb, yeah, your kindness is seen as weakness, but you're just being yourself. You don't mean you have no other intention. You don't have an agenda. You're just being yourself, but they want to see your kindness as for weakness. Yeah, she's illusional. Yeah, she is easy. Yeah, the. You know how people talk sometimes? And then when you are assertive, when you know you have to be assertive, then you're an aggressive person. Then they are afraid of you. Then you're aggressive if you're being assertive. If you stand up for yourself and you put them on their place, then you're being rude. Then you're being assertive. And when you're kind to them, see, there are people that you can never do good for. You can never do good for these kind of people. And that's why Jesus said, it's time that people invest in people that invest in them. Like if you invest in God, God is going to invest in you. The law of reciprocity. But you have to know with who you can do that. You cannot do that with everybody because not everybody has good intentions. Like you may have good intentions, but just because you're someone with good intentions doesn't mean that other people are. Because a lot of people have an agenda because they want to compete with other people. They want all the attention. You don't even ask for attention. You're just being yourself. You don't want to ask us anybody. You don't want to beg anybody for attention, but they will blame you of it. They're going to blame you that they do. Because what these people do is they blame other people of what they do. That cannot exist in the future anymore. Like I made a video about the path of destiny, the destiny door that Jesus talks about. All that bullshit doesn't exist there. When you step through the door of destiny, that cannot exist in that new world. That cannot exist in that new reality. That has to stay on the path of suffering. That's the old world. When you step through that door, you are in the new world. Your true destiny. And Jesus means with your true destiny, living in a reality where people do not compete, where there are no jealous people, where people help each other and support each other and are there for each other in the times that it most matters. Think for yourself, guys. You are maybe always there for other people, but how many times are other people there for you? When you truly need someone, are people jumping off their seat to help you? Because maybe you are a people pleaser, but when you need help for serious, like seriously need help, you have a serious problem, and you are the one who is really in need of help. Are people there for you? Are the people there for you that you always help? If you say yes, then I'm really happy for you. But I'm sure there are a lot of people who are there for others, but when they need help, they don't see anybody. Like I have been judged about a lot of things that I never done and that I never said. But not once did they ever taken the time to get to know me. Not once did they ever came to me and tell me, Nadine, is this true what people are saying about you? I want to give you the opportunity to speak for yourself because you are important to me in my life and I want to hear your side of the story. Not once, not once. They never taken the time out of their day to call me on WhatsApp like, hey Nadine, uh, how are you doing? I know it's been a while that you heard of us, but I hope everything is okay with you. Nope, nothing. No, no, what they do expect is that I'm gonna continue to give them attention after treating me dirty. They ruined a connection of mine on purpose. They ruined a relationship of mine on purpose that was really important to me. That is my life partner. That is my kingdom spouse. And they made me lose him on purpose by creating fake evidence, by stealing my identity and creating fake evidence, fake accounts, fake emails, fake text messages, and all that kind of stuff, just to get us apart, just to make sure that person would abandon me. And that person is my life partner, my kingdom spouse. And only one person admitted on the phone to me that they did it on purpose, that I am speaking the truth, and that I am innocent, and that it's true that I never deserved to lose him. And then they celebrated it that they could ruin that connection on purpose. And now he's married to the karmic, when he should have been married to me. He's real kingdom spouse. He's real divine twin flame. He's real true love. So yeah, like relationships, that life area is going to be a huge matter from now on towards the future. I have already been through a lot in my life. A lot of people have done me dirty in life, but I'm not taking that with me on this new journey, on in this new reality, the reality of destiny. And what Jesus means with that is there's no negativity. All of that toxic behavior from other people doesn't exist in that new reality. It cannot exist there. It cannot pass through that door. And if it would try to pass through that portal door, that energetic door, it would simply be destroyed. The unit that destiny portal is created by God in such a way that it vibrates at a certain frequency. It vibrates at a certain frequency where no evil, no negativity can pass through. And if you stepped into that portal and you come out on the other side, which is your new reality, your new life, you cannot think of that anymore. You cannot invite it in. You cannot invite it in. If those people that were toxic and they thought that it was so funny to do that, to destroy a healthy, positive connection, because that is the truth, they thought that it was really funny to do that. They even celebrated it. If those haters think that they want to be part of my life again, they're going to have to make major moves. Major moves like leave your toxic behavior outside. Leave your toxic behavior outside. Leave your gaslighting outside. Leave your assumptions and your judgments and your gaslighting and your hating and your bullying and your lies and all that. Leave it all outside because it's not entering through this door. You want to be part of my life again? You want to be part of my relationships life area? It's not on your terms anymore. It's gonna be on my terms now. It's gonna be on Jesus, his terms. It's gonna be on God, his terms. Because God, Jesus, rules in that new reality. That is the divine reality. That is the highest vibration reality that you are then in. And all that bullshit cannot come in. You're gonna have to leave that at the door. See, and if they If they don't want to do that, then they're simply not going to be part of your life anymore. Simple. You control your new reality, and they control what they're going to choose. It's either this or it's going to be that. But both together, that cannot exist in that new reality. It cannot. That what they did, that is a path of suffering reality. That is a suffering reality. That's the old world. This is a new world that I'm gonna create a vision for. That's why I bought this vision board, to create a vision for the new reality of my life, right? No, like we have to keep it real, guys. Like Jesus is serious about it for everybody in the year 2024. Evaluate your life areas and be real about it. Be real about it. You are enough. You are just as much worthy as another person. They may feel better than you. Let them be idiots. Only an idiot thinks that they're better than someone else. We're all equal. We are all equal in God's eyes. There are no favored people. God is going to judge us, every person, individual, how you live your life, what's in your mind, in your heart, and in your soul. God doesn't care that you're a celebrity. God doesn't care about your social status. God does not care how much money you have in the bank. God does not care about material things. God cares about what's in your mind, your heart, and your soul. And that's what you're going to be judged on. And how you treat other people. And you know for yourself if you are standing right with God or not. Are you standing right with God? So I would say that my relationships, is there also another area like friendships or something? See, that is what you have to keep in mind. So you have love and relationships, but then you have family and friends. So that is also other people, right? So this is probably relationships, and then here you have family and friends. We will do these two the same time. This is for love life. On my love life, how much time do we have? I'll be real, so I'm single again, right? Because of them. They made me on purpose single again. They ruined that relationship of mine. That was healthy, that was positive, that there was nothing wrong with. So, yeah, when I look at my love life, I also look at my age. I keep it very real, guys. Like, I do not sugarcoat anything. I keep things about every life area for real. Because keeping it real, being real about your life is the only way that you're gonna have progress and success. So I am now 46 years old, and it's over 2 years now that we are apart, and I have not dated. I'm not on dating apps, I am not on dating sites. I am focused on myself. I'm focused on being a carnivore. I am focused on my journey with Jesus because I have reached a higher level of spirituality and I am in a sacred union with Jesus, a sacred marriage with Jesus, and I given him authority over every life area of my life. I have given him complete authority over my life. The day that person broke up with me is the day that I given Jesus completely authority over my life. In time I was listening to my guides because that's the reason why I came in the life of that person, because my guides told me that he was my true love, that he was my person, that he is my divine twin flame. That's the reason why I came in his life. But I was not allowed to say that to him. He had to recognize me as his person. He had to recognize me as his true love, as his kingdom spouse, as his divine twin flame. That was his that was his sacred test of the universe. And he completely failed in it. And he failed in it in completing that test because of them, because they were lying about me. They were creating all kind of fake evidence of me. Anyway, what I see for the future of my love life, this is what Jesus told me for my love life, is that I just have to continue the way that I'm doing now. He told me that I don't need to be on dating apps. I don't need to be on dating sites. uh, that's only going to bring in problems that I don't want. He said, "You are doing fine just the way you are now. I'm proud of you. Continue to do your life the way you are doing now, and you're going to be all right." And he said, "There is a possibility that I will reconcile with that person, but it's gonna be in divine timing." Did he say that it can be that I will get to know other people in between? Yeah, I mean, that could be a possibility, yeah. But I'm not gonna force that. I'm not gonna go looking for that on purpose. But I learned from that experience, and I know what new standards and new values and new boundaries I have to make. I already have strong values, I already have strong boundaries and stuff like that. But I'm gonna add some. Yeah, I'm gonna add some more values. I'm gonna add some more boundaries. For sure. But I am not gonna change my character. This is part three, and I hope to be able to do it in part three. We will do tomorrow the other life areas, okay? Because else this video is going to become too long. It's already an hour. We will do 2 life areas per video. How about that? Right? So I'm gonna do relationships, love, and family and friends today. Then we're gonna stop. And then tomorrow we do 2 others. Before we move on to day 2, how about that? Because it's already an hour and now it's going to be the last half hour I record. So this first video is going to be an hour and a half. Um, yeah, I will be adding new values. I will be adding new boundaries. People always think that they have to demand things from me, but I may never ask anything of another. Because if I would ask another person something, well, then hell breaks loose. If I would communicate my needs, then hell breaks loose. But I always have to keep other people their needs in mind. See, that doesn't work in the new reality. That way of living, that's a path of suffering. That's the old reality. That is the old world. This new world where Jesus completely rules. This is a divine reality. This is a high vibrational reality. That is a high vibrational world. So when it comes to that divine high vibrational reality, which is the world of destiny, when it comes to love life, and that reality, only couples come together that are of high vibration and connections that are truly of high vibration and connections that are truly of friendship. What friendship, because a lot of people don't even know what true friendship means. A lot of people don't know anymore what true friendship means. Yeah, we should talk about that sometimes. We should talk about that one time. What is true friendship? I would love to make a video on that too. What is true friendship? What are true friends? When do you know who is a real friend or not? That is also an interesting topic. But when it comes to love life and that new reality that you walked into when you do what he says, and that's the only way you're going to exist in that reality. If you give Jesus full authority over your life, and with full authority, I mean literally over every detail of your life, over every object in your life, over every connection in your life, over yourself, over your money, over your business, over your family, over your pets, over your friends, over your clothes, literally everything. That's the only way you're going to be able to exist in that reality at that high level vibration. And it's the 12th dimension vibration. The wheel of destiny is a 12th dimension, is a God dimension. God dimension because Jesus is the one who rules over it completely. And every person in that reality, whether physical or not, they are there. They exist in your reality because, or they're gonna come in your life because, yeah, because they're positive and not toxic, because they're positive and not being negative to you, because they're positive and they don't treat you like dirt, because they're positive and they find you enough, because they're positive, because they truly value you, they truly appreciate you. You are enough in their eyes. They value you, they appreciate you. They will not celebrate doing you dirty. They're gonna celebrate when you win in life. They're gonna be happy for you if you meet your person. If you find your person and you're with them in a connection, they're gonna be happy for you in that reality. They are not gonna destroy it. They're not going to destroy the connection on purpose out of jealousy and envy. No, in that reality, they're going to celebrate it that you found your person. They're going to be happy for you. They're not going to steal your identity to make fake accounts, to create fake evidence and all that shit that they want to do to you. That is not going to happen in that reality because that simply doesn't exist there. It's not that stuff is all of low vibration, and only things of high vibration exist in that reality. See, and now you're doing the work to manifest that reality in the physical. And that's when you're going to start seeing changes in your life. It's what you focus on and direct your energy to. And if you don't want that toxic stuff, that toxic bullshit in your life anymore, then you're going to have to make tough choices to have that reality. And if that means sacrificing people, if that means sacrificing connections, so be it. Because they don't do any efforts to get to know you, they don't do any efforts to give you the benefit of the doubt, they don't give you any effort to spend time with you. So, what choice do you have than letting them go? You don't have no other choice but to let people go if they continue with their toxic behavior and they don't make any effort of getting to know you. It's easy to assume, it's easy to judge, but making the effort to get to know you, making the effort to give you the benefit of the doubt and talk to you, that is something else. That is what they find too much effort. That is too much effort. They cannot do that. They cannot do that. Oh no, that costs me too much energy. That costs me too much effort. But hating that person and judging that person and assuming about that person and telling lies about that person, oh, that's easy. that hardly costs me any efforts. That's what these people are like. Doing the right thing is too much effort. Doing the wrong thing, that's easy to them. But that cannot exist in this new world, in this new reality. That cannot exist in there. Because that new world is of high vibration and they are of low vibration. And their place is in the old world. That's where they belong. If they don't want to do any efforts to treat you better and to get to know you, then they are where they belong, behind you. They're not in front of you, they're behind you. So, right now, where my relationships are, I would say, when it comes to love life, I have no idea. I simply have no idea what the future of my love life is. I simply do not know it. I look at dating culture. I look for my personal love life. Not when I give you guys teachings and dating. I'm now talking when I look at my personal love life, what possibilities that I have, what chances that I have, what I should do to make a change about it. I have no idea. I would have no idea, like, I do know what I want. I do know what I want out of a partner. And I thought I had that partner. This was my person. This was my life partner. This is my this that person is my kingdom spouse, my divine twin flame normally that they took from me on purpose. That they made I was supposed to be married to this person for life. I was supposed to grow old with that person. It was in my destiny. It's in my Akashic records that I am meant to be with that person. It's in my Akashic records that I am meant to be married to that person. That I am meant to grow old with him. And at this moment, he's with a karmic. He lost his title of divine masculine. When he started with the karmic, he lost his title of divine masculine. Now he's a karmic energy. And Jesus said to me, you guys are still destined partners. You guys are going to reconcile, but it's going to happen in divine timing. And it will not depend on you. No, it's going to depend on Him. It depends on Him. So, what is it? It's still in my destiny. It's still meant to happen that we're going to be physically together, not on distance, but physically together in union. Divine timing. What is that? Divine timing is on God's timing. Divine timing is on Jesus' time. When He says, now you can go for it. Now you can trust it. Now you can do it. As long as Jesus says to me, He's not ready, He has not done the changes that He should, then it's not going to happen. And you know what these people do in His life that ruined our relationship? They keep him in low vibration on purpose so that he cannot return to me. So they are now trying to prevent that reconciliation from happening on purpose. They do whatever they need to, and they don't hold back for anything to stop this reconciliation from happening. So they hold him back in his soul journey. He lost his ascension chance. He's not going to be able to go to new earth. He has fallen from grace. He lost his divine masculine title. He's now a karmic, a fallen angel, a fallen divine masculine, a karmic energy. So he has a lot of self work. He has a lot of shadow work to do. He has to get rid of those karmic connections. He has to learn his karmic lessons because he's not meant to be married to the karmic. He's not meant to stay with her. That was never supposed to happen. He was supposed to learn his karmic lessons with her, but he was not supposed to marry her. So there's so much that he needs to do before he can return to me. And the angels are working on him to get him on the right path again, which is away from the karmic. And God, and I know that Jesus is gonna make a tower happen in that connection. Jesus is gonna make a tower happen because he's not supposed to be with her. She is not his destined partner. She is not his kingdom spouse. She is not his divine twin flame. She's a soul tie, a karmic. And she made him fallen. He cannot go to heaven. He cannot go to new earth. He lost his ascension chance. God doesn't allow him to ascend. He has lost his divine masculine title. He's a karmic. He has become a fallen person, a dark soul. So yeah, my love life. What can I say about my love life? My future of my love life. The only thing that I can do is like continue the way that I am doing now for myself. And I'm smart and bright enough to know what to do and what not to do. I am a mature, independent woman, intelligent enough to know what I should do and what not do. I use my brain and I look at dating culture like I'm not missing out on anything. I'm literally not missing out on anything because if you look at people, their dating life, it's a mess. Like situationships are being normalized. Cheating is being normalized. Open marriages are being normalized. Situationships are being normalized. Casual sex is being the more sinful, the better. That is what dating culture is today. The more sinful, the better. But that's not what I want. I don't want that bullshit in my life. I really don't. I am completely fine being a traditional person and being seen as a conservative. I'm completely okay with that because that is not what you want in your love life. That's not what you want in your dating life. And then they would say, yeah, you have too high standards. And my standards are at God level. My standards are at divine level. Being treated with respect, being truly appreciated by a person. I do not have to put up with a cheater. I do not have to put up with a liar. I do not have to put up with being a sexual option. I do not have to put up with being in a connection with a man who wants to have other options too. He wants to have his cake and eat it too. You know, if you want so many options in your life, stay a bachelor, stay celibate, stay single if you want all those options. But people do not take relationships and marriages serious anymore. It's all a game to them. It's all one big mind fuckery. And that person wants to give their opinion, and that person wants to give their opinion, and that person wants to give their opinion. There are so many people coming into your connection that want to give their opinions. Everyone putting their nose into it when it's not their place. It's between you and that person. Do you go to other people and tell them how to do their households? Imagine that you go to a couple. Imagine that you go to a couple and you tell them, oh, you should live your life every day like this. You know what they would say? Mind your own business. But how come when you do the same, you get an answer back? But when they do it, it's okay. They think that they can do it to you, but don't do it to them. Know what I'm saying? They feel entitled to put their nose in your love life. Where do they get that entitlement from? For real, where does that entitlement come from? That you think that you are allowed to put your nose in someone else's business? Where does that entitlement come from? They can't answer that. You know what that is? Jealousy and envy. That is what that is. So, yeah, 10. No, I am not happy with my love life. I am not. No. I would definitely not say it's a 10. Do you know in my love life, I would judge it as a 10? Being with my person, being physically together in our divine union, what I incarnated for. That would be a 10 for me. A 5, that would be we have reconciled and we're working on our connection again. That we are maintaining and nurturing the reconciliation. A 3 would be we need to rebuild trust. We need to rebuild loyalty. There was no loyalty. There was no law of reciprocity. There was no equal give and take. So, those are things that need to be worked on. Right now, nothing is happening. So, I would say it's a one. And uh, connections is the air element, which is also spring. But the stage that I am now is that I have to evaluate my network of Jesus, and that is going to be fall season. And fall season means spiritually what can stay and what has to go. So that would be fall season. And I'm going to look up what fall season is. That's water element, and the color is blue, green, gray, indigo. So blue. Let's choose a blue. That's gonna be a one. Yeah, that is, oh yeah, maybe I should write above it or here on the side which season it is. So for health, we said spring. Where is health? Here. Spring. And for love life, we said fall. So that's blue. And that was yellow. Right? And that way I can know for journaling too, right? How much time? Yeah, I'm going to end it here. So tomorrow we're going to do these two life areas because else the video is too long. Thank you guys for watching, and till next time, bye.